Hello, my name is Jesus Castillo and this is Ruby Guides. Okay, so in this video I want to talk about the five habits of successful Ruby developers. Okay, 5 of them I'm going to tell you about. Okay, so why habits? Because habits is what over time it builds your success. Okay, so it's not a one-time event, okay? So you don't become a great developer by just reading one book or 2 books or 3 books and you are done, right? Something that you keep doing over time, okay? You keep doing it. And that's what a habit is, something that you keep doing, okay? So that's why we want to talk about habits. So what are some of these habits that can help you become an excellent and world-class Ruby developer? Okay, so habit number 1, participate, okay, on open source projects or make your own. That also includes making your own open source project, okay? So why would you want to do that? Well, it helps you develop your skills because you apply what you know, okay? And if you participate on other projects that are not your own, you will get experience working with other developers as well as working with code that you didn't write yourself, okay? And on top of that, you will be helping yourself by building your GitHub profile, okay? So people can see your pull request and the things you have done. And you are also helping the community. So as you can see, um, open source projects have a lot of benefits, okay? So what I want you to do is to pick one and don't be afraid to start participating, start working on it. You can start with something simple, okay? Do this. If you're afraid to get started, start with something simple. You can start by changing the documentation or the README. Find a typo in the README and submit a pull request to fix it. Okay, something as simple as that can get you started. Okay, so that's number 1. Open source projects. Okay, number 2. Okay, habit number 2. What is it? Well, habit number 2 is to read code. Okay, so I want you to be reading a lot of code, especially code you didn't write yourself. Okay, why? Because you will learn new patterns and new ways to do things, new Ruby methods, okay, new gems. You will find out a lot of new things, okay, things you have never seen before, new ideas, okay. So it's, and also you will get used to reading other people's code, okay. That's a good skill to have. And you will see everything from good to bad, okay. And that's great for improving your skills. So how do you do that? Well, pick one project, any project. You just don't worry too much about what project is. Just one that you find that does something interesting. Okay. Then ask one question, like how does this feature work? This you find one feature and find out how it works. And you find the code, find the files, okay? Find the methods and you put your detective hat on, right? Put your detective hat on and find out what's how the code works, okay? So that's habit number 2, reading code. Now, habit number 3. Habit number 3. So habit number 3 is to master your code editor, okay? So why would you want to do that? Well, when you use your editor to its maximum potential, and it can be any editor you find yourself comfortable with, okay? Can be VI, Emacs, Atom, Sublime Text, anything that's half decent will do, okay? And if you learn it well, it will help you be more productive, okay? It will save you work and time. So to do that, it depends, obviously it depends on what editor you're using, but you need to do some research. Go to your editor's website and documentation, see what it can do for you, okay? So things you want to look for are plugins, snippets, also called macros. So that's like a template you can have. Let's say you repeat one piece of code very often, like a benchmark code or something like that, profiling code. Uh, Instead of having to type that the full code every time, you can set up like a template that is triggered by one word. Okay? And then the editor will expand that word into the full code. And you can fill it fill in the rest of the code. Okay? So that's very useful to do. Then plugins can help you a lot. So research a bit what are the best plugins for Ruby, for your editor, and for general like editing of code. Okay? Yeah, I think that will really help you become more better in general, more productive as well. Okay? So let's do habit number 4. Okay? So habit number 4 is deliberate practice. Deliberate practice. What does that mean? It means that you practice intentionally. You practice intentionally. You don't just uh, do your work if you are currently working as a developer and take that as practice and think, well, I'm doing this, I'm already practicing. No, you need to do a little bit outside of that as well. So what I recommend is have your a side project, okay? Also do you want to do different things, okay? Also do exercises from sites like exercism.io or codewars.com. It doesn't have to be these sites. These are just two that I use. Okay. And that helps you build your skills and apply what you're learning. Okay. So that's habit number 4. And now let's see habit number 5. Number 5. So what's habit number 5? This one is also very important. And you will see that these habits are kind of interlinked together. Okay. So that's a good thing. Okay. Because you don't want to be on 50 different directions. Okay. So habit number 5 is continuous learning. Okay, so continuous learning. So what you want to do is learn something every day. Keep learning, keep learning. Be hungry for learning. Learn what you can do, but you have to learn the right things as well. So don't worry about the newest framework or library. You don't need to worry about that too much. Worry about what stays here for the long time. Okay, what's going to be here 5 years from now? Not some new fancy framework. Okay, so one of those things is obviously Ruby is here to stay. In case you had any doubts, it's here to stay. Ruby 3.0 is in the works and it's going to be a lot faster and it's going to be a lot better. Okay, it's Ruby is growing no matter what other people say. Okay, so you need to work on your Ruby skills because the people that enjoy their work more and get paid the most are the top of on their work. They are craftsmen. They are really good. They are not in the middle. The average don't get much. Okay, so you want to be in the top, become an expert. You need to keep learning, master Ruby really well. So for that, I have something to help you. I want you to join. It's called Ruby Guides Pro. So it's a membership program where you pay every month, okay? And I also give you new content every month, okay? And on top of that, you will also have access to me and access to a private community where other Ruby developers like you that also want to be on the top um, gather together so we can help each other. Okay? So that sounds something that you will be interested in. You want really improve your skills. Join clicking the button below and you can join now and become a member. Okay? And that will help you a lot. Okay? So thanks a lot for watching. I hope to see you inside the program. So click now and join us and join today. So click now and join now. Thank you.